Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So it's that time again to remove shedding from Duse. He's been in shed, well, over the last couple of weeks. I noticed him with glossy eyes a week ago, as I just got back from my holidays with the other half. And he's produced a shedding, so I'm just going to go in there and get that out. So let's get on with it. So there he is, looking quite content in his nice new skin. I always love how they look after a decent shed. So and if we come across, see what he's produced, and quite often he does use his water bowl to help loosen that all up and get it off. So right, let's get in there and get that out of there, and I want to have a measure and just see if that's all intact. That's better. Use a dog poo bag, and it just means it doesn't go everywhere. Oh, it's nice and fresh. Well, that's one complete shed. Right, I took that shed outside, just stretched it out on the lawn, so I'll go and show you how long this is. Obviously the skins are always much bigger than the animal because they stretch. They're inside out because very much like taking a sock off. They fold inside out, and yeah, it's interesting when you look at the size of a skin compared to the size of the animal. But yeah, have a look at this. And there we are, his latest skin. So just a bit of fun getting this out and having a measure and having a look at it. I still find it fascinating, as I'm sure you guys do. If you're keeping these or looking to keep one, it's not something that you have happen with other pet animals. I mean, God forbid if your dog suddenly shed its entire coat. But yeah, so this is his latest shedding, what, 3 months on from Christmas, when he shed, and we obviously had that mite issue. And this shedding is 9 feet long. Oh, there we are, 9 feet. Literally 9 feet from tip to end. What's that, a 9-foot skin he's now producing. So I don't think he's not going to be over 7 foot long if you actually stretched him out from nose to tail. Probably only just about 7 foot from nose to tail, absolutely stretched. So yeah, doing well. Right, now what am I going to do with this? Here we go guys, so a little side comparison of a few skins that I've held back that Duse has produced over the last couple of years, 2 or 3 years. Now these are the skins that were intact and complete. Obviously he has shed more, but the skins were either mangled in bits, or like the last one, potentially full of mites. So I've chucked quite a few, but the decent ones that he's produced, I've kept hold of a handful. And if I come down, and so over the last 2 to 3 years, and then if you look at all the tail lengths, you can see how they have consistently been getting just that little bit longer. And his latest skin, which I think is probably the most impressive, is noticeably thicker, I think. Definitely his sort of neck to midsection, and has put on a bit more length. Right guys, as a preventative, you've seen me use this before, tourist predatory mites. I think I might have seen 1 or 2 on Duse, so my hunch is, and I think I can still see a couple maybe in his water dish, so I'm going to have to clean that out. My hunch is, I think when I done the mite treatment previously, I didn't get every single one. It's possible, there's so many in there, and these can only do so much. Although I didn't get rid of them, I left them in there. But anyway, I'm going to redose, put this entire bottle in the bottom. I can mix it in afterwards and let them do their job. So yeah, let's get to it. There we are. Right, fresh water, and Duse has barely moved. It's interesting, some days I can come out here, sometimes I can come out and he is not interested. He'll just stay where he is. He'll look at me, he's awake, but he'll stay put. Other days I come out to do either a clean out or do his water, and he's very much interested, and he'll start slithering straight over how different he can be from one week to the next. I mean, he got fed 2 weeks ago, so he's probably not actually really thinking food at the moment. 2 weeks, it was a, what was it, a medium rat I think he got fed last, so he's probably just warming up after being all wet and getting the old skin off, so he's probably more content sat there doing what he's doing. But yeah, quite happy to let me crack on and dust the enclosure and remove his shedding, add a fresh bowl of water without too much interference. Right guys, that's us done. Got the skin out. I'm going to dry that and then have that to show off. Water dish done. Added some of the tourist mites as a preventative, and we'll leave them to it. So thanks very much for watching as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. All right, let's wrap you back up, mate, because it's still cold. Right, back in for another cup of tea, I think.